Hello, everyone. My name is Michaela Smith, and today I'm here with Kevin Cardno. He is an ACRA 2 high performance alumni, and I just have a few quick questions for him. So the first question is name and current high performance training group, or are you training on your own?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Kevin Cardno, and I'm training with the Texas Rowing Center High Performance Group in Austin, Texas.
Where did you go to college and when did you graduate?
I went to the University of Alabama in Huntsville, and I graduated in the fall of 2017.
Was your college crew a member of ACRA when you were rowing there?
I believe it was. I only went my last 3 years.
What was your typical schedule as a rower in college?
I was really pretty casual. The crew team I was a part of was really small, so it was almost just independent when you could row.
Okay.
It was a bigger group when I started, and then it kind of dwindled down. And my sophomore year, I rowed a double, and it was a couple times a week, really just whenever we could get out, maybe 5 times a week. And then I would train on my own, like go for a run or a bike, but really pretty casual in terms of like strict practices. There wasn't like a set time.
Okay, you kind of already answered this, but what boat categories did you train and race in as a college rower? If you could just repeat yourself.
Sure. Yeah. My freshman year, I was in a 4, a men's Cox 4, and we didn't go to any championship event or anything like that. We raced Chattanooga head race, and then my sophomore year, I did a double at ACRA, and we got 3rd. And then my junior and senior year, I did a single.
Okay. Which one was your favorite to row in?
They're all different, but I think the first time I was in a single was the summer of my freshman year, and I just like immediately fell in love with it. So the single has like kind of its own spot, I guess, in my mind.
Cool. So did you go to ACRA Champs, and are there any other big regattas when you were in college that you attended?
Yes, I did go to ACRA Champs my sophomore through senior year, and the other big regatta I attended was Dad Vale's my junior and senior year. So it'd be 2016 and 2017, and both those were also in the single.
Okay. How did ACRA help you prepare for your current high performance training?
The race itself, I would say kind of maybe accidentally prepared me for HP rowing, because it was a way to I got introduced to people who were very influential in the start of my HP career, like Matt Muffelman and Riley Dampier. Were both pretty instrumental in getting me to where I am now in terms of like getting me set up in OKC. I would say the way that ACRA is a club team is you have to take a lot of ownership in your training, and like spending a lot of time training by yourself, at least in my case, and kind of trying to figure some things out on your own, I would say are pretty good qualities to learn early on, especially because HP rowing can feel pretty lonely at times. So
I bet. When did you decide to pursue high performance rowing?
I applied to be part of the New York Athletic Club right before my last semester in college. So the summer between the last semester, which was the fall. And I guess I would say that like I knew I wanted to row later in life, like to continue rowing. And I thought international rowing was the coolest thing ever. And but the pathway to that was not very clear to me in college, but I knew I wanted to keep rowing. And I would say that the New York Athletic Club over that summer of my last year of school was really influential in like helping me understand how to get to that next level, because I was just training primarily like on my own, and there was not like no one was telling me, oh, you should do U23 trials or anything like that. I just kind of knew I liked rowing and wanted to keep doing it and managed to meet the right people who helped me facilitate that.
Yeah. Okay. So now what is your typical schedule as a high performance rower?
So we practice twice a day, pretty much every day. I'd say we
Okay.
probably have like one afternoon off or maybe one day off a week. So probably 2 sessions off a week. Our first practice is from around 7:30 to 10:30, and I come into work
Okay.
in between the two practices. So I work from like 10:30 to like 3, and then I practice again from 3:30 to 6, say, and then go home and cook all my food for the next day.
Mhm. What do you do for work?
I'm a production technician for Uptime Solutions, which is like a machine monitoring company. So I
Okay,
build and test their products for them.
cool. So what is your plan for this year? Do you have any training, race goals?
So the plan right now, JP Kierkegaard, my doubles partner, and I, we won NSR2. So we're going to
Okay,
World Cup 2 in Poznan, Poland,
awesome.
and try and qualify for the World Championships.
That's awesome. Congratulations that you
Yeah,
won.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're super happy about that. And I believe there'll also be a trip to Henley in there
okay,
somewhere.
nice.
Not sure what we'll be racing yet.
Okay, so now what is your favorite and least favorite thing about high performance rowing? If you had to
Uh,
narrow it down.
have to narrow it down. I really enjoy training,
Okay.
but I think like being surrounded by people who are extremely competitive and are like just as obsessed with the sport as you are is pretty unique,
Mhm,
and something that I think I'll miss once I'm done, because it's like everyone's on the same page pretty much. So
mhm.
that's pretty unique. Um, my least favorite thing, um, I'd say like it can really wear you down at times, and you spend months and months and months practicing for a 6-minute long race, and so it can seem, there's the light at the end of the tunnel can seem very, very far away and dim
Mhm.
at times, but it's definitely worth it when like things go well.
Mhm. Okay, so my last question for you is what advice do you have for current college rowers if they're deciding if they want to pursue high performance rowing?
I would say definitely do it. It's a very rewarding path to go down. There's definitely a lot of struggles involved, but say for, for like overall, it's definitely worth it. I guess advice, my advice for them would just be, talk to lots of people and kind of figure out what situation would be best for you. Because there are a lot of different approaches to training out there, but it takes time, and that's something I think is not pressed enough. Is like it takes a lot of time. It's not going to be an immediate thing, so
Yes.
enjoy the process.
Okay, Kevin. Well, that's all I had for you today. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, same to you.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks. Bye.